Hello, thanks for joining me. This is Keisha with Crafty Sweet, and today I am bringing you a quick card using one of the celebration items called Approaching Perfection. This is one of the free items that you can earn that's in the celebration brochure. So celebration is in full swing and it's going on through January and February. So any $50 order you place, and in my online store you can choose an item in this catalog for free. And the stamp set that we are using today is the Approaching Perfection stamp set. And then I'm also bringing in some Oso Ombre Designer Series paper, as well as a piece of Designer Series paper from the Paper Blooms. So everything that I'm using today, all of the paper, the stamp set, you can earn for free if your order is at least $50. So, and then we have another price point. If your total reaches $100, you can choose multiple $50 icon items, or you can choose an item free if your order reaches $100. This A Touch of Ink stamp set if you reach that $100 threshold. And then if you reach the $100 threshold, this is another item that you can get: the photopolymer Berry Blessing stamp set and the Designer Series paper. That's two items that you get for that. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, I'm going to come in with a piece of Night of Navy cardstock, and this is a standard size card base. I cut one of my sheets of 8.5 by 11 cardstock in half, so this is 4 1/4 by 11, and then I am going to score it at 5 1/2. Let me bring out my trimmer. All right, and I'm going to score this. Get my cutting blade out of the way. I'm going to use my scoring blade. And I'm going to score that at 5 1/2. All right, so that's going to give you your card base. I'm going to fold that, bring in my bone folder, and just give that a crease. And then I am taking a piece of, this is the Oso Ombre Designer Series paper, as one of my layers on the card. Just like that. Let's see, I can go ahead. Let me use my Stampin Seal to adhere that down. This is a really quick card. Get my Stampin Seal to work. Okay, I'm gonna make sure this is even all the way around. And then I'm gonna take my piece. This came from the Paper Blooms Designer Series paper pack that you can get for free. And then I'm gonna adhere that down on top, so it's gonna look just like that. Okay, now I'm bringing in a label. This label comes from the Stitched So Sweetly dies. These dies are in the annual catalog, and they're available for purchase. I use them all the time, and I use the largest label right here that I just die cut with the Stampin' mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. All right, now I'm going to ink my sentiment up in Night of Navy ink. Let's do this. Stamp that on there just like that. So if things really do get better with age, then you're approaching perfection. And then I'm going to finish that off on the inside. You'll see that in just a second. All right, give that a second to dry. And now I am bringing out, this is the Crinkle Seam Binding Ribbon. And I want Night of Navy ribbon. So I'm going to take one of my Stampin' Right markers. This is the dark Night of Navy Stampin' Right, not Stampin' Right, Stampin' Blend. This is the alcohol marker. And I am just going to color my ribbon to get the Night of Navy ribbon that I want. And when you color your ribbon using the alcohol based markers, it's going to stiffen the this crinkle ribbon up just a little bit, and it's going to be perfect because it's going to hold some, it's going to stiffen it up a little bit. Just go ahead. I'm trying to just color so I can make sure I have enough. You just run it. You don't even have to run it on both sides. Just run it on one side. I think that may be enough. Okay. So again, this is the Stampin' Blend in Dark Night of Navy. I'm going to bring the scissors and cut that. I'm going to go ahead and tie my bow because this is going to go on my card just a little bit in the corner. Come on, come through. I'm losing my loop. Yep, I lost my loop. Okay, let's see. Let's go again. This ribbon is thin, which is why I'm glad I colored it with Stampin' Blend because it stiffens it up. Okay, there we go. Cool beans. Okay, so that looks good. I'm going to bring my tails down a little bit because I'm going to bring in my twine. So this is some twine. This comes in a ribbon combo pack. And I just pull this out. Let's see. Let's do that like this. And then I'm going to tie this around and then make another bow. So it's going to be a double bow using two different types of ribbon. So this is going to go in the middle before I tie it, pull it close, just like that. And then I'm going to wrap a bow, tie a bow. Push that through, just like that. Cute, right? All right, let's trim that down just a tad. Trim that down. Trim that down just a tad. Okay, now that's ready to go. Now I'm going to take my sentiment and I'm going to put this on dimensionals, of course, right? 1, 2. This is a night to come and get some stamping done. All right, let's pull this off really quick. And I'm going to put this just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to bring in my glue dots. Can't find my Take Your Pick tool, so I'm going to use this and put that probably right there. Put this up in the corner just like that. And then it's coming together nicely, right? Now, let's see. I want to add some, it needs a little something. I'm trying to see if I can find my opal rounds. They're new in the catalog. I don't know. Let's see. You know what I can use? I can use my other favorite. Please. Okay, so these are the Elegant Faceted Gems. Another favorite. I've already used one sheet of those. Let's pull this out and let's see how this is going to look. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to use the frosted ones. Let's put one like here. I'll put one here. And then a small one I'm going to put like right there. Just to jazz that part up just a little bit. Now, I'm not done. We have the inside. So, because this is a dark card base, I am going to layer a piece of basic white on the inside. But before I layer that on the inside, let's bring out the candles in the stamp set and stamp those down at the bottom. see, just to add something on the inside. And so this is clean mount. I'm gonna ink it up in Night of Navy. I think that looks good, and I'm gonna put that down in the bottom. And then let's bring in the happy birthday. And I just peeled. There's stickers inside the stamp sets. I don't always put the sticker on there. I just mount them on my block. Just making sure they are is lined up before I stamp. So before I stamp it on the inside, because I don't want to mess it up, I'm going to stamp it. I'm going to use my grid paper and then stamp it on here just to see if it's lined up. If not, okay, it's lined up perfectly. So now I can go ahead and bring it in on this, and then I'm going to line my paper up with the lines on my grid paper, and then that way when I go to stamp it, it'll be in there straight just like that. Okay, so now I can close up the Night of Navy, and then I have my happy birthday and then the candles down at the bottom, and I think that little touch will add to the card nicely. So let me go ahead while this is drying, because this is a dark color. I want that to dry a little bit because I don't want it to smear. I'm gonna go ahead and put my Stampin' Seal on the inside, and I'm just eyeballing it because I know about where my inside is going to be. Okay, so I'm going to layer this on the inside just like this, just like that. So cute, right? Okay, so that is the card that we made tonight, and then I am bringing out another card that I made using the same designer series paper. So this is the Paper Balloons DSP that you can earn for free if you purchase at least $50 in my store. And then this stamp set is actually another stamp set that you can earn for free, and it is called Heal Your Heart. So I took this sentiment, wishing I could heal your heart, and then I just stamped it on a smaller label from the Stitched So Sweetly dies, and I'll use that sentiment on the front, and then the inside looks like this. Sorry for your loss, and then I just stamped some flowers down in the bottom. Okay. All right, guys, thanks for joining me today. If you want to purchase any of the items that I've used on these two cards, you can purchase them in my online store, craftysweet.stampinup.net. And then if your order is less than $150, please use this host code, and so I can send you a gift from me. If your order is over $150, you will, if it's at least $150, you will receive 3 items out of the Sale-a-bration brochure for free. But then you'll also still get a gift from me for purchasing. So make sure you use the host code if it's less than 150, and if it's over 150, I know that it's over 150, you can go ahead and claim your rewards in addition to those Sale-a-bration items that you earn for free. All right, guys, have a good night, and I'll see you soon. Bye.